is Fiche Sandrine. I was born in Douala on 25th April.
April.
25th April.
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 Not April. April.
April 1993. So I have 22 years old.
I have or I am?
I am 22 years old. My higher educational level is master. I studied in ESSEC de Douala. In English is higher ESSEC, which means École supérieure des sciences économiques et commerciales. In English is Higher Institute of Economics and Commerce.
Continue.
My height is 1 meter 68. I weigh 65 kilograms. I am dark in complexion. I have brown hair and I am hairy. I grew up in Douala. And about some fond memories of my childhood, I remember a visit to the whole north, of the north region of Cameroun with my family. I also remember the closing day in nursery 2 when I made a speech in front of a large audience. On a large audience, and especially in front of my parents. I have one brother who I am older than. Since I have one brother, he's my favorite. He's my favorite brother. He's a student. He's fair in complexion. He's huge and active and funny. Character-wise, he's an extrovert, kind, considerate, and peaceful. Unfortunately, I don't have a best friend, so I cannot tell you something about my best friend. My hobbies are reading, listening to music, and singing. My favorite African singer is Lady Pons, because firstly, she has nice melodies to sing my favorite rhythm, which is Bikuti. Secondly, she succeeds in her job. My favorite American singer is Michael Jackson, because he had a very nice voice, and when he sang for me, you knew that he put his heart to it. He sang from his heart. My favorite athlete is Usain Bolt, a Jamaican, because since 2008 he has been involved in international competitions. He's always pushing himself to extremes, so he is always creating world records. My best movie that I ever watched is Titanic. I watched it in 2000. About the movie, it's a movie about a woman who is telling her story to her who is telling her love story to her grandchild. Yes, and I like it because this woman was not greedy like her mother. The main actor, the main actress of the film was not greedy like her mother. Even if at the end she didn't get married to the man with whom she wanted to.
With whom?
With whom she wanted to get married. I hate self-centered people because for me it's not possible to become invisible and only think about other people's interests. That's why I don't like self-centered people. My favorite subject in school was history and geography, and all the subjects related to law.
Law.
To law. Yes, related to law. My worst subjects in school was philosophy, mathematics, Spanish and biology. My favorite teacher taught me when I was in the university. She taught me in my first year and in my last two. And she taught me also in my last
taught
me in my two last year in the
my last 2 years.
My last 2 years in the university. I love her because she knew how to pass on knowledge to us. She was considerate and she liked to give us assignments. My worst teacher was my teacher of management of operations. He told me in my second year in the university. I didn't like him because he didn't explain the gist of his subject to us. Since he was an old man, I was always sleepy when he talked. He was very old. In primary school, we wore a short-sleeved, a beige short-sleeved shirt and a brown pair of trousers or skirts. In secondary school, we wore a short-sleeved dotted shirt tucked in a gray pair of trousers or skirt. About my parents, my father's name is Mr. Sejour Michel. He's 49 years old. He's an accountant and he also founded a school. His highest educational level is Master 2 in accountancy. He has been married for 24 years old with my mother.
For 24 years, not old.
See, it's the habit to say yes and hold.
Okay.
The habit.
Okay.
Yeah, he has been married for 24 years with my mother. His physical appearance, he's middle height and middle weight.
Height.
Middle height and middle weight. He has gray hair,
yeah,
and a mustache. He's hairy and dark in complexion. Character-wise, he's extrovert, he's strict, considerate, perfectionist, sympathetic, and fragile.
Sympathetic. You just transform sympathetic to sympathetic.
Sympathetic.
Okay. He's nice.
Sympathetic and fragile. What I most admire.
What I admire most.
What I admire most about him is that he's proud of himself and he encourages people.
He encourages.
He's proud of himself and he encourages people when they want to give up. About my mother, her name is Mrs. Dominic Colette. Her name is Fecho Colette, but she was born Dominic Colette. She is 46 years old. She's a businesswoman and she works in Marché in Mopi Market in Douala. Her highest educational level is advanced level in literature. She has been married for 24 years. Physically, she is fair in complexion, she is stout, she has bouncy cheeks and sleepy eyes.
Sleepy eye?
Yes.
Continue. Kill your mother. Yes.
About her character, she's overprotective, she's sympathetic, she's strict and considerate. I admire most because she's patient in her relationships. She's outgoing and sensitive. My favorite dish is water fufu and okra soup.
Not ill. Okay.
And okra soup. My favorite artist is Agatha Christie, a British author. She wrote many thriller books. Yes, I like her because I like her way to write. She had two main actors in her books, Cliff Poirot and Miss Marples. Yes, who were like detectives in her books, and she knew how to create an investigation. Yes, that's that.
Enquête. Investigation.
Yeah, how to. I wanted also to say she knew how to create an enigma. Yes. The people in my life that I admire most is my grandmother's, my father's mother, and my mother's mother. I admire them because they, even if they are elderly people now, they know how to take care of me, and I take care of them also. I also admire my parents because since I was born, they have been always.
They have been.
They have been being.
No, not been. They have always been. Yes.
They have always been there for me. All I want, they give me. I also admire my teacher, Professor Camden. He taught me when I was in the higher school. In the
high school? Or?
No, not high school. In the university.
Okay.
Yes.
A professional school.
In the professional school. He has a PhD in sociology and psychology, and I admire him because when he speaks, you know that he is persuasive. He is persuasive, and when he speaks, you are sure that what he is saying is very true.
Even if it is a lie.
Yes. What he's saying is verified.
Okay.
Yes. The person who I admired when I was growing up is my aunt. Is one of my father's sister. I admired her because she was wise, easygoing, and outgoing. She was very nice. She had a nice life discipline. She kept me lovingly when I was a child. She was my father's favorite sister. Favorite father's sister. My dream profession is I want to be a corporate environmental and social responsibility manager. Yes. I like this profession because it's a new profession which fits more with new ambitions of a company. Which wants to increase its growth. Who want to be on the international market. To become it, I will study in this field for 2 years. I will work in a company to acquire experience and become a manager. I want also to open a practice. I also want to open a practice.
A consultancy.
A consultancy.
Yeah. You want to become a consultant. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
So a consultancy. When you are a consultant, you work in a consultancy.
I also want to open a consultancy. When I will be at the age of 50, 60 or 70, I would like to be I would like to be a lovely grandmother living with my husband. I would like to be the perpetrator of my own consultancy. Consultant. I would like to be the proprietor of a successful consultancy. Yes. I would like also my children. I will also like my children to be married and to be able to assume themselves.
To take care of themselves.
Okay. It's all about my presentation. Thank you.
No, here, Mr. Alado, we give. Yes, when you clap like that, it's when there is money. Now there's no money. Good. Any questions for her?
Subjects related to law, but did nothing. You're not a lawyer today. What happened along the line? How come you didn't follow your passion?
But I'm not in law because I didn't want to have a job related to law. I want to work in I want to have a job related to management, not law, to be lawyer or basic trade. That's why I love law, but even in human resource management, we have many subjects related to law. And I was very interested in that.
Okay. Now, you talked about a visit to the north.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us what you felt? Some very specific thing that you will never forget.
Okay, so I was only 8, but I remember many things. In the North region, we went to, since we wanted to visit the whole region, we went to Adamawa, where we saw Mount Mandaha, even I don't know the name in English, Plateau de Adamawa.
The Adamawa Plateau.
Adamawa Plateau, yes. We also saw, no, that's all about Adamawa region. In North region, I don't remember, but I remember only when we went to see a friend of my father who gave us much meat and we ate with soft drinks.
Okay.
Yes,
was he a Muslim?
Yes, he was a Muslim. In extreme north, we went to Waza Park, where we saw elephants, wild animals. We also went to the border with Chad, and we saw Logon River. Yes, we also saw a big lion in a cage. Who is
the man?
Which is on the road. He is by the road in its cage, and when we came, it was eating a goat. Yes, and many people was around. Many people were around. Many people were around its cage. Yes, that's what I remember.
Who did you go with? Your father?
I went with my father, my mother, and my brother.
Okay. And how did you travel?
By plane.
Okay.
So the plane dropped us. The plane dropped us in our airport.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you also say that you like to take care of your grandparents. How do you take care of them? Let us hear. Because you say they take care of you, I can imagine. They give you the thing that you like to eat. How do you take care of your grandparents, especially the mothers?
To take care of my parents, first of all, I know that it's very difficult. I know that nowadays it's very difficult to give to a child all of things. Everything he or her needs to go to school, and they give me all of that. So when I'm in school, when I remember that my parents, that my parents gave me everything, I make an effort to be the best.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. No question from Mr. Aladun, no question from Amen, no question from my boss. Okay. So you can now take the hot seat and